Today we are officially doing the nursery tour, which has been a fun labor of love for our son Finn Riley. So Ryan and I filmed us preparing the nursery together. So I'm going to share with you a bunch of those behind the scenes and then kind of give you a walkthrough tour of how it ended up turning out. I need to go tend to this little guy, so enjoy the clips. You know, I'm a very neutral gal, but I'm trying to spice it up in the baby's room, and I've been really leaning towards these deeper, smokier greens and kind of like a grayish blue. And I've seen so many beautiful nurseries in these colors on Pinterest that I've gotten a lot of inspiration from. So I'm just trying to decide like what I want to do. I have a feeling I want to do the trim and the doors one color and then the walls another. I would love to wallpaper these walls, but I don't think that's going to be an option. So I got to go pick up the paint and then sample them and see if I like the colors I chose. These are the two paint colors we ended up going with, Pharaoh and Ball and Green Smoke. I absolutely love this color green. Unfortunately, they didn't sell a smaller can, so we had to get a gallon even though we're painting just the door and trims in this color. But honestly, I love it so much, I'm sure I'll find some crafting projects along the way. And then this one is Benjamin Moore in Smoke. So it just so happened that both of the names had smoke in it. And then I did throw up a few samples on the wall just to make sure. Right now it looks kind of crazy, but I have this vision and I'm sure it's gonna look great once it's all done. So we gotta start the painting process. Taking a break from the walls, and I want to paint these wooden shelves the same forest green color that is on the doors. Then I'm going to kind of use these as just decorative shelves and hang some of his clothes off of them, maybe add a book or two, and then I want to put like a framed photo up there and just make it a cute little wall space. We're back in the bookstore and we clearly did some damage, and that's okay because I love supporting bookstores, whether it's Barnes & Noble, the big kahuna of the bookstores, or just your local mom and pop shop. I honestly think Barnes & Noble at this point is a mom and pop shop because they continue to keep disappearing and it's breaking my heart. One of my favorite places in the world. So I thought I would do a book haul. Couldn't stop myself. Ryan couldn't stop himself. We got The Lion King because this is his favorite Disney movie, so it's very exciting for him to have anything Lion King in his son's room, and I love the little golden book. It reminds me of when I was a kid. And then we got Night Night Los Angeles to honor, you know, where we currently live and where he's going to be born. Why a Son Needs a Dad. This was so cute. Night Night Dino Snores. I just love dinosaurs. Growing up, I absolutely love them. It's a touch and feel book. Illustrations are beautiful. Nighty Night Narwhal. Narwhal. Yeah. It's so cute as well. I just can't. When they have good illustrations, I can't pass it up. Giraffes Can't Dance. This was a really cute one. Ryan found this. Owl Always Love You. At the Zoo. Ryan just really loves the touch and feel, and if you don't know, he's a huge animal lover, so anything animals, hard for him to also pass up. He wanted to get him the classics, The Cat in the Hat, and One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. I actually have a few Dr. Seuss books I want to bring back. And then Green Eggs and Ham, which I honestly can't stand this book, but he wanted to get it. Then he stumbled upon this really cute one called Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, and it's kind of like a fun song. And since he's going to be born in the month of October, October, I'm hoping that I could read him a few of these books, even though I know he's a newborn and he'll have no idea what's going on. I love reading books out loud in general. It calms me. So I got Goodnight Goon, How to Catch a Witch, or My Little Pumpkin Pie, 10 Little Jack-o'-lanterns, Happy Halloween Little Critter. I'm pretty sure I had this one growing up. I couldn't find the Bernstein Bears one. And then A Halloween Scare in California. This one was really cute, and again, honoring where we currently live. So now we're gonna have to stock the shelves. I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of rough. I like it, but I'm unsure. I need to take a few days to figure out my feelings about this rug. I'm so excited because our last big piece of furniture has arrived. It is the nursery glider and the little like foot ottoman. But I have to wait for Ryan to come because that thing is heavy. I will definitely not be moving that without his help. Ryan got the chair in here. Look how cute it is with the ottoman, extra storage, which is always great when you live in a smaller space. I just kind of styled it for fun. I don't know if it will stay this way. It just is making me so excited that one day, soon, very soon, I'm gonna be snuggling my little baby in here. Ryan got the trim done of this ugly popcorn ceiling. I am gonna end up painting around the window here a green as well. I think it will tie in very nicely. We got to get these shelves up. I've been styling them and kind of playing around with them. I do have to finish painting the inside of that, and then we'll get those up next. Back home from work, Ryan and I are working in the nursery. Really all of the big stuff are in place, but what we need to do next is the detailing, the cozy elements, if you will. So we got to hang up bookshelves, canopy, place stuffed animals, just lay everything out to really like bring it all together. So today we're going to start working on the detailings of the room, and I really want to figure out what I want to put into all of the frames in here. Kind of hard. I'm sure I'll be switching it out throughout depending on like if I stumble upon something I really like, but for now I kind of just like looked online to see what I thought would look good in the meantime, because I want to do like a full nursery reveal and I gotta have something in the frames. It can't just be sitting there plain. I printed a few things out at Walgreens. Typically I do it at Costco, but I haven't gone to Costco in a while. I really should do that so that we have food for when little man comes, because that is pretty soon. But what I wanted to do was paint the inside of these frames and then put the photo over it like that, just to give it some color. And then it already does have a matte. Once it's done, you'll see what I mean. But I wanted to use, this is gonna take a moment. Moving is hard now. I wanted to use these little sample cans I got from Farrow and Ball because these were the other two colors I was gonna go with for the trim besides the green smoke that I have right here on the door. This is in blue gray and then French gray. So I thought I could use this as little extra accents throughout in other ways. Oh no! Oh no! I've had these two postcards from Yosemite when Ryan and I went a few years ago, and I always thought like there would be really nice artwork, and I just think it would fit really well. So I'm going to probably frame each of these into these bigger frames. One crafting project is now done. I think it turned out really nice. I'm glad I could repurpose these postcards. And now the next step is to style the shelves that we hung up and then pretty much just display all the other decor throughout the rest of the room. I gathered all the items I want to put on the shelves. I got a lot of inspiration from Pinterest. I want it to be like outdoorsy, kind of just sporty, vintage feel, rustic, and I really love how I gathered items that my dad used to have, and then some newer items, and then items that I picked up from like Home Goods, some Etsy finds. I just think it all looks really good together and it looks very cohesive, so I'm excited to see how they look on the shelves. So here is the nursery tour. Where do we start? Let's start over here in the corner. I love how the green door turned out. Ideally, I would have loved to make a thicker band of green and then painted the ceiling green as well, but it's a lot of work. It's a popcorn ceiling, and we're not going to go through all of that because that's going to be chaos. We just kept the white, and then we just played off of the white ceiling with some white accents like the bookshelf over here. Ryan was so sweet and kept showing up with these books from Etsy that you can get personalized. So we have Welcome to the World Finn, Good Night Little Finn, and then Finn's nursery rhymes. He actually didn't realize that this is the exact same kind of graphic that we used for my baby shower. When I got home, I was like, oh, did you know that? Is that why you got that? And he said, no, I had no idea. This was literally our invitation. So I thought that was kind of funny. And then these are the books that we picked up from Barnes & Noble on our little date night. And then I really love the canopy. I saw a lot of people on TikTok and on YouTube just when I was kind of doing my own little Pinteresting and scrapbooking of like what I wanted the room to turn out to look like. I kept being drawn to the canopy, and I really love how I have different shades of greens and browns. I just really wanted it to feel like rustic and earthy, but also, you know, kid-friendly at the same time. So to make it feel more kid-friendly, I added the stuffed animals. Over here we have the cute little giraffe. We gotta name him. I don't know what I want to name him yet. Maybe I'll just wait until Finn can talk and he can name him. And then we have the teddy bears throughout on the shelves in various corners. But I know this is more of a adult style room, and that's what I wanted initially for myself, because this room is for me for right now. And then whenever Finn grows up and wants to throw Pokemon posters all over the walls, I'm totally fine with it. So I loved getting this custom made banner from Etsy. I also got another one that's on the shelf over there I'll show you. And then I just wanted to find like a few different photos to frame up here. I might play around with this wall because I do feel like it is missing a little something, but I wanted to have the atlas to kind of just play off of the antique feel in here, and just, you know, because I want him to know that the world is in his hands and he can travel wherever he wants to. And then a cute little teddy bear. Felt like that was very Ralph Lauren. Also, one word I put down that I wanted this room to reflect is a nautical theme as well, but I didn't want it to be cheesy with, you know, a bunch of sea creatures all over. So I thought the little sailboat mobile was a very cute touch. And then I love that we went with this wood crib. I think that was a really good choice over the golden one I had originally wanted. I just think this is very timeless, and eventually when we do have another baby, whether it's a boy or a girl, like this will transition perfectly into whatever nursery I decide to put together for them. Sorry about the lighting. It's just kind of off the way the windows are in here, but over here in this corner, I like to call it my cozy little corner because I like to rock with Finn back and forth. This also swivels as well, and then I love that it came with this little ottoman and you could put blankets in there. It just is extra storage, which I always love. Eventually, I would love to find a wooden fun little table to go right here. That's just like another project to look out for. Maybe when I'm antiquing one day. I have this little gold gold lamp. And then on this shelf are those photos that we made together. And then this is actually Ryan's dad when he was younger. I thought it'd be cute to put a photo of when he was young playing sports. There he is when he was in my belly. I love you a bushel and a peck is something that my grandma on my mom's side used to sing to me all the time. And so she made this for me when she was at some craft fair. And I thought it would just be really sweet to also put into his room because I want to sing this to him. And then I just needed a little something extra, and using baby clothes is a great way to decorate if you don't know or like don't want to keep spending money. And I just kind of played around with the shoes, and then the clothes over here I'll show you what I did. To the left of the cozy little corner we have a lot more storage, and then those shelves I was playing around with in the previous clips. I think it turned out so cute. I love that the clothes are hanging there. There's just something about baby clothes that looks so cute. I do have to get some books to put in between these, like, I don't know, bookends. It's a dog, which is so cute because we love our dogs. But yeah, I wanted to share with you what I put on here. I thought a little atlas was cute looking. We got this in Nantucket, if you guys watched the Nantucket vlog. Then I got this other little banner that just says his first name, and then this little teddy that came along with this little bonnet that I got for him. And then up here on this shelf, that other photo that we framed, some more little shoes, my hometown sticker my dad gave me. That's my dad when he was in college and played football, and I wanted him to be on a shelf as well so that Finn can see his grandpa's. I want to get a photo of Ryan also. A little stuffed animal bear, that's another fun way you can decorate. And then this book was my dad's favorite book growing up that he gave me, that was his, Where the Wild Things Are, and I thought that was just a fun thing to also display. And then this cabinet is from Target. We just wanted to have as much storage as possible. I thought that the wood was really nice. I want to just keep playing off the wood of the crib. These little crates are from H&M that we're just going to store a bunch of his other toys in. And then this tennis racket was on the door, but it kept falling off. I thought it was so cool that when I bought it, I had no idea that it was called Davis. And if you don't realize, that is our last name. So I thought that was a sweet little touch. I'm gonna try to get it back on the door though, because I really liked how it looked. It was hanging over on this door, and it just like added a little something. And then this side of the room is pretty bare. Not quite sure what I want to do with it. I'm going to, you know, just marinate on it, enjoy what we've done so far. Ryan picked up this sweet little light up night light for him that's customized, also from Etsy. My husband is apparently an Etsy fanatic, and this is where his changing station will be when we transition him into his room. This has been in our room. In the meantime, pretty much everything changing wise is on our dresser, but I just put it in here so you can kind of see how it looks together. Then we also got this wooden dresser from Home Depot that has so much storage and has been so nice. And that is it for Finn's nursery tour. I think it turned out so well. It's so cozy. It was so fun to put together. I also got this little play mat to break up the rug. We ended up keeping the rug. I love the way it looks. I found a more non-scratchy one from Target that I'm gonna also link because this one is pretty scratchy, so we might end up buying the Target one at some point because this, I don't know what it's called, but whatever material it is, it's just not that comfortable to walk on. That is it for the nursery tour. I hope you guys enjoyed our nursery tour. It feels so cozy, and I feel like rooms are always a work in progress. It's exactly what I wanted, and it's perfectly functional. The design turned out how I envisioned it. Overall, super happy, and I can't wait to continue to work on this room and to build memories with him and grow with him. That's the most important thing I'm excited about, is growing with him in this space and watching him learn all the new things and seeing him grow in size. It's already just so crazy to see him grow in size, and I'm so grateful that I actually got to design a nursery, because if you've been following for a while, you know when I was living in the studio apartment, I was very anxious about actually even being able to afford a 2-bedroom or to find a 2-bedroom in LA. So to have one and to see it all come to light and just come together the way it has been such a beautiful journey, and I'm so grateful for it, and I will never take it for granted. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.